Discover ACOND, where innovation meets precision. Powered by cutting-edge, high-end technology. Skilled hands and dedicated individuals who oversee every step of the process with unwavering attention and care. At ACOND, testing is an art. Every component, every element, every detail examined meticulously, every single day. ACOND is more than just craftsmanship. ACOND is trust. All of these principles culminate in creating the most serene and efficient heat pumps straight from the heart of Europe. Experience ACOND, where innovation meets precision.
Good afternoon and welcome to our LinkedIn live event here in Munich in the studio of Eviden. I'm very happy to have you, our audience, watching this, and I'm sure you will have a great time and get many insights from all the people here who are with me. It's about generative AI today, and it's not just about a fleeting trend. It's about a powerful force, and I'm sure you already have used some kinds of AI solutions. So because we all operate with it in our private life, in our business life, and we learn with it and we use it as an impact for sustainability in various sectors. So let's embrace the GenAI journey together with my colleagues and with our external guests. So we will look how AI transforms solutions, how AI transforms our lives and manufacturing. But before we begin, let me introduce my guests. And we start with Jan. Jan, welcome. You are from ACOND, and we've just seen the image video from your company. So it's very impressive. Welcome, Jan.
Thank you, Martin. It's a pleasure to be here.
And next we have Martin. Martin, you were part of the project together with ACOND. You are one of our colleagues here at Eviden. And then next to myself, there is Manfred. Welcome, Manfred.
Thank you. Looking forward for this important conversation.
And let's start with you, Manfred, since you are next to me. If you had to sum up AI right now, is it a true game changer, or is it just another trend?
Martina, I think it's transformative. We have moved far beyond the hype. And if I were to ask everyone watching today, some might say it's revolutionary already. Others might be skeptical, but let's look at the big picture. 2012, it's the end of the AI winter, a dormant period where AI picked up again. And 2017, the large language models made their mark. So in 2022, next probably most important mark is when OpenAI ChatGPT had a hit rate of 1 million users in just 5 days. It was the fastest tech adoption ever.
So it changed really our life.
It was really a game changer, an adoption rate. And so we observed in 2023 that Google, Microsoft, Meta, AWS, the tech giants joined in with innovative GenAI tools. And you need to understand, if so many tech giants get involved, it kind of is serious. And this is also confirmed by Gartner or McKinsey saying that GenAI will add trillions of dollars to the global industry in value. So it's really getting serious now.
Okay, and how do you see the manufacturing perspective?
Well, it's counting for all industries from research and development up to customer service. It's the same for manufacturing functions and processes. It's leveraging all of them. And so predictive maintenance, streamlining supply chains, boosting quality control. So it's a game changer. Manufacturing companies can run more efficient and stay ahead of the curve this way.
Thank you very much, Manfred, for setting the stage. But now let's talk about a real project. and that's why we have Martin and Jan with us. Jan, could you tell us about ACOND and what prompted you to embark to this journey, to the GenAI journey?
Thank you, Martin. I'm really happy to share the story because I think it's quite interesting. So at ACOND, we are focused on producing efficient heat pump, in the same time environmentally friendly heat pumps. But today, in the market where we are in 2025, the market is quite saturated. So we have been thinking how to stand out, how to offer something else than all the other manufacturers. That's why this was the point where we start to look on how to leverage the data and the AI in order basically to enhance our USPs, offering smarter, more reliable, and basically highly efficient heat pumps. This is basically bringing to customer, let's say, another experience, and this is what will drive our business performance in the future.
This sounds really significant. Martin, how did Eviden become part of this journey?
So it was an exciting journey. So we cooperate together with ACOND already 2 years ago. We closely cooperate with R&D team and also with the business. In the first stage, what we had to do was create the robust data platform that helps us to use AI and future GenAI use cases.
And Jan, how did it go on from there?
Yeah, for us, basically, this was a step change as basically moving to have a solid platform in place. This enabled another opportunities which we never foresee before. Means this help and together with basically Eviden team, we have been analyzing data in order to basically provide new designs and basically new services which were not seen before.
Exactly. So we create a digital twin, and that helps us using machine learning to predict anomaly of the devices. So we see now anomaly detection and see the areas that we can enhance the edge devices.
So this is about predictive maintenance, Jan. How did this pave the way to predictive maintenance?
Yeah, this step, I would say, was really transformative. As basically per last time or the time before, when the issue arises, we were notified by the system at the moment when it arises. But basically with the predictive maintenance today, we are able to foresee the issues before they become critical. So it's a true game changer.
So, and how did it impact your operations?
I think the main impact is really from customer perspective. So this basically move has avoided basically the downtime of basically customer experience or having the heat pump. In the same time, basically it's basically saving the time of our technicians, and we can allocate this time elsewhere.
Cool. Martin, were there further developments?
Exactly. So we are pushing forwards using AI, and currently we are like doing optimization for cutting edge efficiency, and we are implementing Eco AI mode. So this will be game changer also for this heat pumps efficiency.
So maybe Jan should explain a little bit more about the Eco AI mode.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really happy as basically I consider this as a really true game changer for our business. So what the Eco AI mode do is basically using the AI dynamically adjust the heat pumps based on internal and external factors. If we speak external factors, you can see it's like weather forecasts, it's a spot prices. On the internal factors is basically the individual behavior, because every user is different and every user is living in different apartment or house. So every basically house or apartment is behaving differently, having different needs. Means basically combining this all together, the system basically can dynamically adjust the performance based on the most ideal basically energy saving regime.
And did it also enhance your service operations, and how?
Yeah, basically for the service operations, the GenAI basically powered service, it changed in a way that all basically our technicians are having instant access to basically GenAI chatbot, which is supporting basically our technicians in the field. Also, today we are integrating this functionality to our applications. Means even the end user can, if there is any issue, can access the basically full support, what he can do himself, and only after that moving to our standard technical support.
So AI really has specifically impacted your products and services. So maybe you can elaborate more on that.
Yeah, for us, basically using AI now, we can simulate complex scenario and basically generate the ideal scenarios in terms of energy consumption. So this is a true game changer, basically taking all the factors together.
So there's a virtual assistant. So maybe you could give an example on the virtual assistant.
Exactly. So the virtual assistant, you can imagine, is like your assistant planning your calendar or your schedule.
I would be happy.
But for the heat pump, and exactly taking all the what I have been mentioning before, so external and internal data all together. So I will use a small example. For example, every house, or typically, not every, but usually for a night regime, you are lowering the temperature. But in the same time, the system knows that the price for the energy at night is typically lower, the spot prices, and the system knows that your consumption, there is some kind of, we call it morning peak, your need, it's a temperature, and you will probably take a shower, so in the hot water. So the system will prepare upfront when the prices are low. Means basically as a customer, you are benefiting at the end, lower bills.
So you keep the price from the night for the morning when you get out of bed and it's very cold. Okay, Martin, what technologies are you using to implement the AI and GenAI solutions?
Yes, so we're implementing based on Azure Cloud, but this solution is cloud agnostic, and we are using Databricks for machine learning. From the technology, as you can see, it's LLM, large language model, and use RAG technology for enhancing human-like response for the chatbots. And this technology allows us to do machine learning for the model of the behavior of the external factors, and this together, it's heading to the eco mode to optimization of the heat pump.
I'm sure our audience is very interested in security and data protection, data privacy, because that's a topic all the time. So can you explain a little bit more about that?
So sure. So there are like personal data. So behavior of the human behavior on the houses is very sensitive. So somebody can know when you're showering, and it's sensitive data. So we implement encrypt communication and ensure that the data are safe. And also we are learning the model, and the model are learned by anonymized data. So we are not using any name or any ID of the heat pumps.
So nobody knows who it is.
No.
Okay, so Jan, what future developments can we expect from ACOND?
Exactly. So basically in the near future, and especially now, we are going to test this model in the real environment. Means by February 25, our heat pumps will adapt basically the eco mode, where basically this mode will be reflecting these internal and external factors, resulting basically in the higher efficiency and basically cost saving for the end user.
Let's talk about the end user, your customers. How do they benefit from it?
Yeah, the end users, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Means basically the end user, they will, the ultimate target is basically have the lower bill. So basically what does it mean? It's using the Eco AI mode efficiently. When the mode is working, let's say properly, the system will automatically preheat or pre-cool to space. Means at the end, delivering the energy saving, prolonging the life of the heat pump, and basically delivering the ultimate efficiency for the end customer.
Thank you very much, Jan and Martin, for this insights in this real project. It's always interesting to have examples here. Manfred, how can manufacturing companies begin integrating AI?
Well, Martina, that's a great question. And we at Eviden, we have developed what we call AI and a GenAI starter kit. So it's basically a methodology and tools and practices combined to help customers kickstart their AI journey. Well, usually it starts with the first best practice sharing, where we learn the requirements, the challenges from our customer. This is followed by a use case ideation session in a 2 days AI bootcamp format, so where we actually apply these accelerators. And so it's about getting quickly from concept to deployment. And of course, this ensures that companies choose the right use cases. This is important, that you just not go for everything, that choose the right use case. And so you can develop your prototype efficiently, saving time and costs. And we should also mention that we come to this later on. There are more ingredients into it, but let's wait for later.
Okay, I'm sure the starter kit goes beyond prototyping. So
there's more, but beyond prototyping, as you see, there's also a blue box. So it's not only going for proof of concept. So it's about a comprehensive roadmap, including pilot implementation. It's about continuous feedback loops. And so we need to have a solution refinement based on the real world results. So it's actually doing the job in the real world. So this is very important. And what you perhaps can see in the background, we have one of these accelerators is a GenAI Ops, like machine learning ops. And this is helping everywhere from integrating up to deployment.
So let's talk about the companies who are interested. How is it beneficial for them?
Well, it's basically very simple. It provides a structured and accelerated approach to GenAI and AI adoption, minimizing the risk and the time to value.
And what should companies do next?
That's very simple. Well, get started. Do not wait. We all know the competition in the manufacturing industry, the pressure is on. And we invite for first best practice sharing. And so it's to note that the first part of the GenAI or AI starter kit, from up to the strategy and POC focus, that's investment that we do from Eviden towards our customer to kickstart their GenAI journey.
And of course, stay tuned for more LinkedIn Live events like this, where we go deeper into the starter kit. I think you said April or something?
Around April, we probably will have a GenAI starter kit live session also.
Okay, so April 2025.
We have already a concrete date. Okay. So you're already ahead of me. Okay, great. Okay. Good.
So as we approach the end of our session, let's bring all the speakers together for a closing forum. Jan, what is what would you say? What is the major value of GenAI applications for your company?
Yeah, I think GenAI for us is the way how to differentiate versus the competition. What does it mean is basically to leverage the data as we discussed. So concretely for us, basically it delivers that we can enhance our products and operations. So we mentioned 3 examples. I will just summarize. So basically we are in the mode where we implemented predictive maintenance. Second, with the Eco AI mode, we are able to dynamically adjust the heat pump based on the best efficiency performance. And lastly, basically, we have the intelligent chatbot communicating with our customers and our technicians in field, always available to help to support. So for us, it's truly a game changer, moving basically from the past, hopefully to near future.
So from a competitive standpoint, you are upfront.
We hope so. So far, we haven't heard about any peer having these basically features in the system.
Okay, Martin, and from our perspective, from Eviden's perspective, how do you see GenAI adding value to the businesses?
So I'm proud that this is a very good example of using AI and GenAI in real environment, real companies. And as you can see, that help us to do a very good predictive model, to innovate product, to even create new business model that it will be in place. And this was opened door by GenAI and AI.
And Manfred, any additional thoughts on that?
Well, GenAI, it's in the word and in the context. Intrinsically, it accelerates by innovation, by learning and by adapting. So it allows companies to simulate complex scenarios, to optimize processes, and very important, generate new product ideas. So it's transforming raw data into actionable insights, and this drives innovation and, of course, for new business opportunities.
And Jan, let's talk about ACOND's business model and the strategy for monetizing your investment in GenAI.
Yeah, exactly. I think you touched the right word, which is investment. Of course, AI is not coming for free, so there has to be some kind of payback. So the business model we will introduce is basically the subscription model for GenAI. In a way, it should work simple way like Netflix. You sign on through app, you sign off from the app, and this is the way. So the idea is to basically charge a certain percentage of savings delivered.
And Martin, how will Eviden support the next steps?
So we are proud that we can support this transformative change, and we have expertise with other projects bringing on the table and pushing forward the AI implementation in ACOND and in companies. So we are investing to talent, we gaining knowledge in technical point of view or business point of view, and we are giving opportunity to grow together with the ACOND and the other companies.
And Manfred, what should manufacturing companies do in general to focus more on this topic and stay ahead?
Yeah, it's I think important if you want to stay ahead that you implement latest technologies first, and you need to foster a culture of continuous improvement. And we should remember one thing: we just see large language models right now, right? The future of AI, GenAI, is more. It's generative adversarial networks. It's diffusion models. It's physics-integrated neural networks. It's the integration of GenAI, AI systems to autonomous applications, which is the buzzword these days, agents. So in conclusion, it's very important, if you want to stay ahead, collaboration internally and with partners like Eviden, like we do with our partners and customers. It's crucial to match the evolving market demands and, of course, the technological advancements along.
So creating win-win situations through data sharing and collaboration is essential, Jan. So how does ACOND approach this B2B and B2C approach context?
For us in the B2C, basically, we are enhancing customer experience through data sharing while ensuring the privacy and security. For B2B, it's opening up completely different opportunities. Typically, we are partnering with the solar panel companies. This responsible data sharing and partnership with them can create basically innovative products and solutions for the customer. So ultimately, at the end, our customers, as well as the customers of the solar panel companies, basically will benefit with the enhanced basically experience, and all this is driving the business further. So it's very important for us, basically this responsible data sharing and opening up basically for another business models.
And Martin, how do we facilitate these collaborative efforts?
So we provide platform and frameworks for data sharing, and when in September 2025 will be Data Act in place. So we are ensuring that the clients and customer has a proper platform ready for this act. And we are providing not only the platform, but also consultancy expertise for applying for this and fulfill this Data Act regulation.
And Manfred, any final thoughts on this win-win creation through data and collaboration?
Yeah, collaboration, it's a key word. We talk about digital ecosystems, building digital ecosystems where the stakeholders contribute and benefit at the same time. Here in Germany, we have the Factory X project going on that covers this topic. You can check the website on this. It's basically about transparency, trust, and a clear value proposition. It's when we would not collaborate together with Eviden, we do with our customers and partners, it's better to collaborate because this way you can co-create, you can get more innovative, more efficient solution than you could achieve alone individually. That's a very important message behind.
So thank you very much for this insightful information to all of you. Before we wrap up, is there any final advice you'd like to share with companies considering similar projects? So maybe it helps them to start.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's you have to start with the solid data. In our case, it was solid data platform, and again, for us, this was a game changer that we can now build any use case we can create or we can think of. This is very important. Second, be open for new technologies, because as Manfred is saying, the pressure is on, and this is the way how to distinguish, how to differentiate. In the same time, for sure, you have to have a right partner. So it's very important to find the right partner, and in this case, for sure, Eviden was the right partner for us, help us basically to navigate through the journey and basically the complexities of AI. In the same time, the last word, collaboration with Eviden for us was also important in a way that we were able to take over some competencies in our R&D team. Means also basically we scale up and we move our teams further on the AI journey. This is very important.
Thank you very much.
Yes, from my perspective, the investing to the talents and push AI. If you haven't started, please start. This is way how to continue in nowadays and pushing forward to AI and implementation and leverage data to the top of possibilities, so cutting edge.
Yeah, so for me, I just can repeat myself. You've said it a lot of times. The pressure is on. When the pressure is on, you have to move. The competitive advantages are great, yeah, and the rewarding with it. So get started.
So thank you very much, especially Jan, for your contribution and
Thank you,
for your insights to this project. I'm sure this helps other customers as well. And on behalf of Eviden, I'd like to thank the audience for watching this. And whenever you have questions, please contact the specialists. I can't help you. I just can forward
I doubt
you.
that. You
I
can,
just can forward you to the experts. So they are all on LinkedIn and they will support you. And stay tuned for upcoming sessions. And yeah, I hope we will meet again. And I hope you have some insights now and maybe food for thought for your next projects. Yeah. Don't forget us and think about a starter kit. And yeah, remember the world is just a start and change is good. So let's do it. Until next time. See you. Bye-bye.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.